So hello, welcome everyone. My name is Hart, my pronouns are he, him. Um, if you haven't done, welcome. If you haven't done yoga with us before, welcome. It's the day before July 4th here, like Independence Day, so it feels like a surreal day, like no one's working, but everyone's doing something, but like not really anything, like nothing's real, but we're pretending. So we're just gonna ignore that there are things to do in our lives for an hour and let ourselves relax. Put them aside. Say, okay, I see you to-do list or task list or whatever it is that feels so stressful or pressing and urgent, and just say, right now I'm prioritizing my rest and my body, mind-body connection. So come to a comfortable seat. You can bring your right ear to your right shoulder, opening up the left side of your neck. It's also full moon today in Capricorn. And then drop your chin to your chest and your left ear to your left shoulder. And those days are good to take it easy, be soft with yourself, not push it. Bring your chin to your chest again, your right ear to your right shoulder. In some yoga lineages, they don't even practice on full moon. Chin to your chest and left ear to left shoulder again. Back to center. Bring your wrists in a circle like this. Stretch out your hands. If you've been doing a lot of computer work, give them a rest. And then bring your left hand to your right wrist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend to your left. Whew. Come back to center, switch the grip. Inhale. Exhale, bend to your right. And then release your arms. You can twist to your right and your left. Back to center. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down a few times. And then if you're sitting up on anything, get your props out of your way. Come around to hands and knees on your mat. You can do some hip circles here. You can do some neck circles again. Shift your hips side to side, opening up the glutes, the outer glutes. And then step your right foot forward for a low lunge, Kapyasana. Opening up that front hip flexor. And then shifting your legs, left leg forward this time. This time, shift your hips back, straighten your front leg. If you have blocks, you can use them. Just a half splits here, opening up your hamstring. And then switch the legs. Your right leg forward, or sorry, yeah, your right leg forward, and you're just gonna take it to the half splits again. So the feet, the toes towards the sky, opening up the back of your leg. And then bring your legs together. You can sit back and rest in hero's pose for a moment. Now you can return to all fours like this and reach your left leg back, tuck your toes and rock forward and back, opening up the back side of your leg again, the calf and shin if they're tight. The heel, your Achilles heel, even into the foot. And then switch, the right leg comes back. Tuck your toes, rocking forward and back. It's like a little self-leg massage. Bring both legs back in. And again, do some hip circles here. Go both directions. You can get your whole torso into the movement. Stay here, do some cat-cow, or go into down dog if you like. And everybody, let's meet in down dog. And come on down. Rest in child's pose. Take your legs wide on the mat. Place a pillow or bolster between your thighs. If you need more height, you can fold your blanket and put it on top. could stay there all day. Slowly come up. Return to hands and knees. This time place your left hand and your left knee in the middle of the mat. Extend your right leg out straight for a side plank. Variation, Shavasana. Back to center, switch sides, right hand, right knee, middle of the mat. Extend your left leg out straight and your right arm up towards the sky. Back to center, find down dog. Plant your toes. Stretch back, push your hands back, try to get your head towards the mat. Opening your heart. And then drop your knees. Find your breath. We're going to stretch our shoulders. So, excuse me, if you have a strap, you can use it. Reach your right arm up. And the left arm comes behind and either grabs the strap or it grabs your shirt or your hand. And keep your chin up, pushing into your hands with your head. Good. If you want to go for a foot stretch, you can tuck your toes. And release the hands, feet, if you're up. We're going to do the other side. So if you need to adjust your seat, go ahead. Your left arm comes up. If you're tight on this side like I am, you can grab that hand a couple times. Reach up. If you ever go to London, there's an amazing teacher named Emmy Toll there who's from my lineage. And she'll help you with these straps and get you into these poses you never thought you could reach. And release your hand, come back. Open your shoulders, do what feels good for your shoulders right here, right now. We're going to do the thing we did earlier. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend to your left. Gaze up. Come back to center. Switch the grip. Inhale. Exhale, bend to your right. Gaze up. Release the hands. If you want to reach your palms towards the sky here, you can for an extra stretch. And release the arms. Do a couple of neck rolls. Ooh, excuse me. Release the blocks or move them away if you have some down on your mat. Let's get some energy going. So step your left foot forward for warrior one. Your back heels on the ground. Hands on your waist, make sure your hips face forward. And once you're stable, you can reach your arms up. Open up into warrior two. The back foot's parallel with the short edge of your mat. You can bring the front heel in line with your back arch. Sink into the front knee. Front forearm, front thigh, other arm towards the sky. And then walk your right hand down your back thigh, your left arm overhead. Pivot to the front, drop your back knee, low lunge. Getting in a little bit warmer, opening up that front hip. You can turn around and see her. And then switch the legs, your right foot forward, and come on up to warrior one again on this side here. Hands on your waist. Find the strength in your legs. I'm sure y'all got it. Reach your arms overhead. Maybe you gaze up for warrior one. We're a bunch of queers and we survived Pride Month. Feel your inner warrior, the badasses that we are. Open up, warrior two. I say that because Pride Month is always a lot of feels, right? Yay, we're highlighted. Yay, what else is going on? Warrior two, feel the strength in your legs. Arms in a T, gaze out over your front fingertip. Bring your front forearm to your front thigh and your other arm towards the sky for side angle pose. Come back up. Walk your hand down the back side of your leg. Reverse warrior. We're going to drop into our low lunge again. So you drop your back knee. Bring your right foot to meet your left. Go through a vinyasa or to child's pose. I won't look. You do you. Come up. Move your props out of your way. Come to lie on your back. Lie down. Let everything go. Whole body rest. Plant your feet on the floor, push them really hard into the ground. Lift your hips to the sky for bridge pose. You can stay here. If you have a foam roller, you can bring it under your low back if you want support. If you are up and you haven't come down, go ahead and take a break. If you're on a foam roller, you can wiggle side to side, self massage. And then push your feet into the ground, lift your hips to the sky, come down and rest. You can kind of tilt your pelvis back and forth. They say like a teacup. I don't know what that means, but just rocking your pelvis in both directions. And then windshield wiper your legs side to side. And if you have a foam roller or a block, we're going to do a supported back bend or heart opener. So watch me. Here, get the foam roller. I figured most of you probably are more likely to have a foam roller. So you get it underneath your back. And if you've had top surgery, you want to kind of go along the line of where it was. Scars on your front. Imagine where they'd be on your back, and then massage your upper back, middle, and back up. You can do some foam rolling. And then when you feel satisfied, like you've rolled enough, you can lay still with your heart opening. On a foam roller or on a block, you just put the block, either way, hot dog or hamburger, just under your shoulder blades and let your heart open. Keep using your breath to send to any maybe sensitive or tight areas. Work through anything that comes up. If you're ready to come up, you can. Taking stock, noticing how you feel. If you're on a foam roller, I can't see you guys, so I don't know where you are or what you have. But if you are, you can roll to your side and put it under your, right next to your ribs and lungs, just under your armpit. It's a really nice self massage. Cool. You have one, right, Toby? Yeah. Cool. You can kind of get into the scar tissue there. Or just the tightness, even if you don't, you haven't had top surgery, but if you bind or just use technology. Use your breath to keep moving the energy, the prana. And then what goes up must come down, aka we have to do the other side. If you haven't switched, go ahead. Roll over. Use your breath to move through any sensations. You can move the foam roller a little bit up or down. Move your torso front, back, or side to side. And then lie down flat again. Let everything reset and resettle. Windshield wipe your legs side to side. And then bring your left foot to your right knee. Let your hips, scoot your hips to your right and let your legs fall to your left. You're getting into that right hip area, outer hip, especially side body. This is simple and it might be gentle, but it's also subtle. So you should feel it. Something. And if you don't, try adjusting your body. Use your breath in and out. Come back to center. Let your legs come back to center. Scoot your hips to the middle. Recalibrate for a minute. Maybe you take your knees to your sides, soles of your feet together, a little Supta Baddha Konasana. Collect your breath, yourself, collect yourself. Scoot your hips all the way over to your left now. Put your right foot on your left knee and let your legs fall to your right. You can use a prop under the knee if it's a long way down. Let your breath be your guide. Let go of whatever is not serving you. That's what the full moon is all about, the full moon energy, medicine. Let your breath guide you. To where you need to pay more attention. Tune in. Come back to center. Again, let's do that Supta Baddha Konasana. So let your legs fall to your sides, or legs fall to the outside, soles of the feet together. Maybe a hand on your belly, cupping your eyes, or under your head as a pillow. Let everything go. Release. Let the earth's energy coming up from beneath you support you, hold you, love you unconditionally. We're gonna make our way to come up. Take your time, no pressure at all to rush. Excuse me. The sandwich is getting the best of me. We're gonna do a little more gentle movement, bringing ourselves back to these bodies. So put your hands and feet on the, or these hands and knees on the ground and wiggle side to side. Do some hip rolls, circles, neck rolls, circles. You put it all together and just wiggle it out. Let's come up into down dog for a minute. Notice the difference in your body between now and the first down dog 40 minutes ago. Slowly come down. Step your right foot forward for a low lunge again. Kapyasana. And then switch legs. Left leg forward, low lunge. Draw your hips back. Get your blocks again if you have them. Extend your leg out and your foot towards the sky. Half splits, Hanumanasana. You see how my back is flat and I'm not like closing off my heart? Try to see how flat of a back you can have in the pose. And switch your feet. Step your right foot forward. Legs straight-ish, a little bending your knee with your toes toward the sky. Opening up the back side of the handies again, the back of your leg. Keep breathing. And then bring your feet together. Sit back and rest. Take a pillow if you have it for supported child's pose. Slowly come up. You're gonna have your choice of a pose now. You can come into pigeon pose or legs up the wall. I'm gonna model legs up the wall for you. You might want to turn your lights out. Right. So you're gonna find a wall in your house or a bed or a couch or a chair. You're gonna scoot your hips right close to it. And then you throw your legs up it. And that's it. If you prefer pigeon pose and you know it, you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, legs up the wall or something else. If you're ready, you can start to slide your feet on the wall. Maybe plant them and let your hips go to either side. It's kind of like a supported squat. Shavasana. Feel your hips opening here with the assistance of gravity. You want to extend your legs up and out for another minute. Let them stretch out. You can Maybe you let them kind of fall to the sides for an open wide leg kind of assisted split. And then I apologize if you hear the kids outside my apartment screaming. It's a holiday weekend. You can start to roll to one side, let your legs go out to the side, take your time. Getting out of the pose. Slowly roll out of the pose. Never cute or graceful. Just do your best. Let's do a back bend before Shavasana. So come to lie on your belly. For Sphinx pose, plant your hands on the mat like the Sphinx. Lift your chest and shoulders face forward. You can stay here if it feels okay. You can plant your hands into the mat and come on up. And then plant your hands on the mat for Cobra. So you plant your hands by your chest, your forehead down, and then you use your legs and arms to come up. Your core, your whole body is working here. Come on up. Go to a down dog, tabletop, or child's pose. One last time. Slowly come up, and then you're gonna set yourself up for a relaxation, Shavasana, corpse pose. So take your time getting there however you want to lie down, on your back, or your belly, or your side. You can do that. If you have glasses, you want to take them off and get really comfortable. Slowly start to return to your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, waking yourself back up. Slowly start to make your way to a seat. There's no rush. We'll close with the sound of one Om and three Shantis. Shanti means peace in Sanskrit. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May we all continue to offer ourselves grace. Be kind and compassionate with ourselves and our community, and showing up for ourselves and our practice so we can stay stable and grounded and present. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much, you all. Namaste. I'm grateful for you. Have a great afternoon, evening, dinner, rest. And I'll see you again next time.
Thank you, Hot.
You're welcome, Peter. Toby, we are frozen. Can you hear me or do you just not see me? I can see you. I don't know if I can hear you because you haven't talked. You can hear me. That's good. Do you want to stop the recording?
Oh, yes.